Yes guys, and a welcome from me. This is Championship Manager 0102, the Game On Challenge, part 67. We've not advanced a rapid amount in game time since the last update, but I felt this was necessary for an update to keep you guys in the loop with what's going on. Let's start then with Manchester United. Matt, of course, had just taken over United, and he started really well. As you can see, he sits at the top of the table with an extra game in hand. Had a shaky start, losing the Charity Shield. He's made his 7 signings. Let's go through. Larson was already there, so he's brought in Richard Koeman, solid goalkeeper, and he's had a good start as well in the first 19 games. Solbakken, decent player, but I think he'll be pissed off with how he started out. 693 is pretty piss poor. Angelo Fattori, he'll be very happy with how he started out. Looks really strong. De Rosa, 750 and 12, looks good. Roba, 743, looks good. Thierry Guigan, Matt will be really pissed off with him. Albeit he's only 18, 683 is unreal and just unheard of. And finally, Guillermo Hamida looks really solid. So, yeah, definitely had a very good start to the campaign. Spent a bit of money. I think he did say that he had a few issues with money. Even though he had a lot of money at his disposal, a few hundred million in the bank, but only X amount available to spend. And now I think he's had to sell a player. He did sell a player in order to get some funds for that last transfer, I believe. And that would have been this guy. There's only one player it could have been. So I get that. I get that he had to sell him, and he got a good deal for Baziak. Where will Matt be after this season? I think he'll win the title. I think I think realistically, there isn't as much fierce competition in the Premier League as there ever used to be. He'll want to have a good run in the Champions League. More about that in a moment. And he'll probably want to... I mean, I said I feel maybe the league and a cup. Will it be Man United? So, over to me. Well, we have breaking news. We have breaking news, guys. And that is I've left Dortmund. Okay? I left Dortmund for 2 reasons. One... we won the league, so it was all a case of let's go for the Champions League. But when you're having a bad run and it's time to go. It's time to go. I thought it would be a longer period at Dortmund, to be honest with you. I thought it would be at least 2 years. But as I was such a shit start, I built an amazing squad. We lost in the German League Cup. You can look for yourself some of the results that we had, and we were always playing the same similar sort of formation. And it got to a stage where I just I'll give up. You almost lose interest in the bullshit that the game throws at you. Every game is being champ-manned, and this could well be closure in Germany, if I'm truly honest with you. I know I might have said that before. The players that we purchased at Borussia Dortmund, you may recall a lot of them actually. In fact, you may recall all of them. Yeah, I'm sure you're going to remember a lot of these, aren't you? I'm sure this was on the previous update. The players that they just weren't doing it. So a job came up. Now, the truth be told, I actually applied for a job. It was in Belgium, Tynan, I think it was. Anyway, I opted not to take it, and then I just thought. Then Matt said, Stade Liège is available. So I thought, Stade Liège. I thought, you know what? I'll have a look. Fuck it, they're only okay. I'll apply. And I decided to apply for 4 jobs in one hit, and I got offered a job the very next day on one of those clubs. We have moved. We have not returned to a club. So there you go. That's always a good start. And we're not a big team either, but we are top flight. Any ideas? They had a lot of money. We are West Bromwich Albion, and we haven't played any games yet because you can see we only took over on the 5th of November. So 18th in the Premier League, right? Sporting quite a shit team, and I think we've advanced 1 day. In fact, I'm pretty sure it said 165. I've got a screenshot somewhere. Now this is really bizarre because it said on Matt's, I think it did it as well. But I knew there was about 190 odd million in the bank, but it said 150 to spend or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. Either way, the reputation is going to be a bitch because we're going to struggle to buy calibre players. The bottom line is they've not even got any. They've had no influx of new players this season. So this ain't a long-term challenge. This is just another get out of Dortmund side of things. So we return to the Premier League. My objective is, in my little head, I've signed a 1-year deal, or till the end of I feel like Sam Allardyce. A corrupt cunt. So we'll see how we go. We've got 7 signings. We've got plenty of bids weighed in, and we'll see how we go. Now the League Cup, we're already out of that, but Matt, I'm sure, is still in this. Now for some reason, when I fired this up, I think it's because I loaded it yesterday and did a scouting session. And I've saved it, and it says Matt's not playing. He is in the game, as you can see. So let's see where... Yeah, it says not playing for some reason. Not sure why. And I can't do that for some fucking stupid reason. But either way... okay, that's not a massive... Okay, so the Champions League then for Matt. He was eliminated at the Champions League. Oh, sorry, I should have said. So he's gone into the UEFA Cup. Now... This was the final blow at Borussia Dortmund, right? I think it's fair to say this was the final blow. I just couldn't get anything right. Nothing was going right. We lost the opening game. We beat Juventus. We lost at some fucking unknown Portuguese team. We then fucking drew with the Portuguese team at home. And, I was fucking raging. Last game, we had to win at Juventus to confirm qualification. And we didn't. So that was it really. I think Matt knew I was going to go. He knew that was the end of the road. So Matt is still in the League Cup, as you can see. He beat Portsmouth back to back in the league, and then the Cup, shock horror, in the 3rd round. Well done to you, Matt. He's gunning. But who knows? I've not really got any pressure. I feel at West Bromwich Albion. Got some resources to work with. Let me just have a look. Let's have a look what our. Oh no, I want to go to me, don't I? Fucking idiot. Let's have a look. Need some investment. 35,000 all-seater. Yeah, what can you say? I have just made an offer approach to get a load of coaches and scouts. I literally got rid of everybody. That's why you see very little down here. So that is where we're at then with the Game On Challenge. The new challenge, the new side, West Bromwich Albion. And that's it for me, guys. Until next time, take it easy.